Deregulation has opened the door to opportunity. How big is this opportunity? Well, we have access to 84 million potential customers, which represent an annualized revenue of 8.1 trillion yen. Well, how does energy deregulation really work? Well, the government took a look at it and said, why is it that every single monopoly in Japan's history been illegalized, and companies like TEPCO continue to have a monopoly over the energy retail and the delivery side of the bills? So the government looked at it and said, you need to pick one part or the other. You can't have both. You can't continue to have a monopoly. So companies like TEPCO looked at it and said, we already own the wires, the infrastructure. That's millions of dollars of infrastructure. We can't give that up. So they decided to give up the energy retail side of the bill. So a company like Ambit Energy steps into the picture and says, we're going to continue to retail our energy, and companies like TEPCO will continue to deliver it to the consumer. Ambit Energy is at the forefront of companies leading the way in the deregulation of energy in Japan. We were initially founded in 2006, where we initially built our headquarters in Dallas, Texas. To take full advantage of energy deregulation in Japan, we built our headquarters in Osaka, Japan as well. Our two co-founders are pretty incredible people. You'll see Jerry Thompson Jr. and Chris Chambliss depicted in that picture. Now, Jerry Thompson is the co-founder and chief executive officer of Ambit Energy. He has worked in the electricity and telecom industries for the past 25 years. His grandfather actually started the 7-Eleven Corporation in 1927, and Jerry Thompson's dad was president of the stores when they sold the company to a Japanese company in the 1970s. Chris Chambliss is the co-founder and chief marketing officer of Ambit Energy and serves as the president of Ambit Japan. He's worked in the electricity and telecom industries for over 20 years. He has a diverse background in deregulated industries and has served in executive roles leading sales and marketing, product and technology and operation teams, from startup ventures to building them to multi-billion-dollar corporations. Our revenue numbers directly show the incredible growth Ambit Energy has experienced. In 2016, a little over a decade in business, we were able to put $1.2 billion in annualized revenue on the board, becoming one of the fastest growing companies in America, which placed us in the DSN Global Top 100 ranking as the 16th largest direct selling company in the world, which also places us as the #1 largest direct selling energy company in the world. When a customer chooses to be a customer, they have a hassle-free switch. If for any reason whatsoever a customer loses power during a switch, Ambit Energy will pay their first month's bill. We're rolling out a guaranteed savings program in Japan, which means Ambit guarantees that our costs will be lower than the incumbent provider in writing. And we're the only company in Japan that puts it in writing that 100% of our customers will save money on an annual basis. We make recommendations every day. We just don't get paid for it. If you look at companies like Line and Google, they both grew to billion-dollar companies with word-of-mouth advertising, because we all know the best form of advertising is word of mouth. To get started with your own Ambit Energy business, it's an initial investment of 10,000 yen, one-time fee with no annual renewal. And on a monthly basis to pay for your marketing websites, and you have a suite of websites to show the Ambit plan and the Ambit opportunity and to enroll your customers, that is 2,500 yen per month for our personal business building system. Now let's talk about the income opportunity. What we get paid to do. We get paid to do two simple things. Gather a handful of loyal customers, people we know, love, and trust. You don't have to love them, you can like them, and help others do the exact same thing. So the first thing we get paid to do in Ambit Energy is gather customers. No money in Ambit Energy is paid out unless customers are gathered. So the first thing that's going to happen is, obviously you're going to get started in the business and you're going to put yourself in as one customer, because obviously no one's more loyal than yourself, and you're going to gather two more customers. Those two other customers could be your mom, your brother, your uncle, your aunt. It doesn't matter. You need a total of 3 customers. And when you get a total of 3 customers, Ambit Energy will pay out 5,000 yen in Jumpstart bonus. Now, if you go ahead and just gather 5 more customers for a total of 8 customers, you'll actually be able to earn another 5,000 yen for a total of 10,000 yen for a total of 8 customers, which is your entire initial investment back. And you can continue to earn more bonuses by simply gathering more loyal customers. Now, we get paid to help others do the same exact thing we just did, gather 3 customers. Now, when you go out and you sponsor another consultant, and let's say that consultant's name is Ayuma, and you sponsor Ayuma into the business. Now, Ayuma, the first thing he's going to want to do is he's going to want to start to get his initial investment back. So you're going to help Ayuma gather 3 customers. And when Ayuma gathers 3 customers, he's going to make a 5,000 yen Jumpstart bonus. And you are going to make a matching 5,000 yen Jumpstart bonus, just for helping your new consultant Ayuma gather his first few customers. And we have a building block in Ambit Energy called 526 to get promoted to the next level. And the reason you want to get promoted from your initial starting position of marketing consultant to regional consultant is you make more money as a regional consultant. So let me show you how you get promoted. The first thing you do is you gather 5 personal customers. And you want to go ahead and sponsor 2 brand new consultants. And like I said, that first consultant, his name could be Ayuma. Your second consultant can be Aichi. And you want to build a team of 6 consultants. Now, in order to build a team of 6 consultants, you can help Ayuma and you can help Aichi gather 2 consultants each, so you'll have a total team of 6, or you can actually just go out and get all 6 yourself. But it needs to total up to 6 total consultants. Now, as soon as you do 526, 5 personal customers, you bring 2 consultants into the business, and you build a team of 6 people, you get promoted to the next level called regional consultant. Now, as a regional consultant, you get a 2,500 yen raise. Now, when you go out and do the same exact thing, you bring in a new consultant into the business, they gather 3 customers, they're going to make that same 5,000 yen Jumpstart bonus, but you are going to make a total of 7,500 yen for doing the same exact thing you were doing as a marketing consultant. That brand new consultant brings in consultants who bring in other consultants who bring in other consultants, you're going to receive up to a 2,500 yen override on every consultant that comes onto your regional team, and to infinite levels. It doesn't matter. So if you're Ayuma, if you bring in another consultant named Bob, and Bob brings in Mary, and Mary brings in Chris, and Chris brings in Cheryl, for every consultant that joins your regional team to infinite levels, you'll receive a 2,500 yen override when they gather their first 3 customers, and thereby triggering their first Jumpstart bonus of 5,000. And as you accumulate 18 total teammates in your regionally coded organization, you'll promote to senior consultant. And as a senior consultant, for doing the same exact work for sponsoring a new consultant, you'll make 11,500 yen when you help them trigger their Jumpstart bonus. And for every consultant that your consultants bring in to infinite levels as a senior consultant in that organization, you'll receive a 6,500 yen override. And as an EC, you'll make up to 15,500 for bringing in a new consultant and helping them gather their first 3 customers, and up to a 10,500 yen override for every consultant that comes into your executive coded organization. Now, every one of these customers pays their bill every single month. And Ambit pays you month after month after month off of these customer payments. And obviously, the bigger your team gets, the more customers you can possibly get paid on. And, you know, and we always like to say your results will be based on your individual efforts. And I want to show you exactly how this compensation plan breaks down on a residual level. Let's talk residual income. Now, you go out and you gather 20 customers. And now, in our residual income plan, to be fully vested to get paid on the entire residual income scale, you need to maintain a total of 20 customers. So let's say you get your 20 customers. And let's say you sponsor three consultants, and that's all you ever did. And you help those three consultants do exactly what you just did. Help them sponsor three consultants each. So if you sponsor three consultants and you help those three bring in three, you'll have 9 consultants on your second level. And if you help those 9 consultants bring in 3 each, you'll have 27 consultants on your third level. And if those 27 bring in 3 each, you'll have 81 on your fourth level, and 243 on your fifth, 729 on your sixth, and 2,187 on your seventh level. And if you total up your total of 7 levels of consultants, it'll come out to 3,279 consultants. And if you help your initial 3 consultants gather just three customers each, you'll have a total of 9 customers. And if you help your 9 consultants on your second level gather 3 each, you'll have 27 customers on your second level, and thereon and so forth. And if you total it all up through geometric progression, you'll have a total of 9,857 customers in this example if you total it up over 7 levels. Now, if we get paid on a banding scale, the more energy people use, the higher the banding scale and the more we get paid. But just for demonstration purposes, we're going to use one of the minimal uses, a band 1. It's the lowest use we actually get paid on. And we get paid varying amounts of yen based on which level the consultant is and where they fall in your organization, of what level they fall in your organization. And if you look at the CRI that's paid out on a monthly basis and you total it all up, if you build an organization of 3 to get 3 to get 3 to get 3 down to 7 levels, you'll be getting paid 793,000 yen approximately, month after month after month, year after year after year, for just getting things started. Now, obviously, we do this graph just for demonstration purposes only. Your results are going to be obviously directly proportional to your results, and this chart is not typical of any particular consultant, and it will be based solely on your effort. Now let's talk about the power of a few yen. This slide, in my opinion, is the most powerful part of the entire compensation plan, and it's actually bigger than everything you've already seen. Ambit Energy actually pays you up to 25 yen for every single customer in your regional organization, up to 50 yen for every single customer in your senior organization, and up to 75 yen for every single customer in your executive coded organization. And this goes above and beyond the 7 levels of residual income you saw in the prior slides. We all have different dreams, goals, and ambitions. And we all have somewhere we'd rather be. Now let's call that point B. Let's call that the end goal. And there's a place that we are today, and let's call that point A, where we currently stand. And usually there's a difference between point A and point B, and usually there's some kind of monetary difference that separates you from where you want to be to where you are today. And if it wasn't, then you wouldn't be watching this business presentation today. And we believe that Ambit Energy is the greatest vehicle of positive financial change in the world today. We feel that taking advantage of the deregulation of energy, a trend that will only happen once, which will cause the greatest shift of wealth in our lifetimes, is the vehicle for you.